Both brought hunger. Rivers youth dare Wike vowed to vote out APC government. A viral video captured some youths in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, taking to the streets to sensitize residents against voting for the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the 2027 general elections. That's good. Because how Wike they act like as if he's the one that put all the people in Rivers State. He's their Lord and Savior. So anything that he says, they must do it. I like the fact that they are daring him. That's good. In the 45 seconds video cited by Daily Post on X, the youth accused President Bola Tinubu of imposing abject poverty on Nigerians via alleged bad governance. According to them, the current government has been unable to solve the lingering economic crisis and should be voted out in 2027. You get food for house? No. You get light? No. Hunger day. Tinubu brought hunger through bad government, the youth chanted. Meanwhile, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike had declared that there will be no opposition in Rivers State in 2027, stating that eligible voters were united in the plan to re-elect Tinubu. Which eligible voters? When did you and eligible voters unite? When did you people plan to re-elect Tinubu? Wike. The Tinubu coalition formed by the former governor of the state has members from different political parties who came together to support Wike's preferred candidate. You hear this, me. Alani said, Wike, you can hear their voice very loud and clear. We don't want this person again. You can't impose him on us again. Mike says, honestly, our leaders are in soup this time. The youth are not dancing to the usual music they used to like before. Benjamin says, Nigerians are the problem of themselves. After enough suffering, you still want APC? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why people like suffering like that. Tony said, God will bless Rivers State youth. Onigbo says, Tinubu have no reason to remain in Asorot in 2027. Like, absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. Okokajai said, but Tinubu is the only president that can make Nigeria great again. Where? In your dreams, Abi? How is he going to make Nigeria great again? You hear this, man. Okay, says, fear Wike. Who is Wike? Is he God? He's not God. He's not God. Choma said, Wike, you bought followers with Rivers money. Anti-party is not existing again. Our constitution is powerless. Our leaders, those of while Wike rules supreme. Like Lion, Rivers State is captured very soon for opposition party. X13 says, Tinubu is for the elite, so we the masses will vote him out. Anthony Biola says, plan to put people into another solid 4 years of hunger after 2027. God forbid this in Nigeria. Keze says, right, if election has caused too much harm to this country, if not so, how can APC government talking about coming together to power by now? Fibele says, I don't know why people are still talking about this APC government as if we Nigerian youths and mothers are confused. Are we blind? Just look around and see the mass suffering, insecurity, kidnapping everywhere. No lights, no good road, and we are still talking about APC. I pity us. I really pity us. Chimabi says, what I think in this government is that in human body, there is a certain age you get mentally and body-wise. You start behaving like a baby, thinking that you are still in your right sense of human. That's the problem with the president, and also being surrounded by wolves in human clothing. Lucky says, is there any special market where psycho fans go to buy food and others we will not know? Anche says, if not the foolishness of Nigerians, should anyone be talking about APC coming back? I wonder. To rule Nigeria again it should not be an option to even start with. The economic template is hardship from Buhari to Tinubu regime. Either instead of voting Tinubu to come back in 2027, I vote for Atiku or B. But as it is now, Atiku has a clear understanding of the governance. Okay, that's your opinion. Of course, it says APC government is the most wicked government Nigeria has ever had in the history of governance. No lies. No lies told. Umar Burigo says, I wonder if they have conscience at all, that they feel no remorse to mend their ways, even at gunpoint. Osherode says, make it louder, let him know what all his authoritative statements, let him know that all his authoritative statements will not happen. He only has 1 vote, or 4, because of his children. Thomas says, my own point is that Tinubu is getting wrong updates from the so-called team ministers, governors, senators, commission. He knows all of these things. If he works with the right people that understand the objective of good governance, all this would have not surfaced. They are just on their selfish interest and wants to remain in power. He should understand this. Apfela says Wike and APC should be stoned to death for bringing calamities to Africa, to Nigerians. APC should be voted out by fire, by force. Ede says allegation that bats bring hunger in Nigeria is figment of imagination. Are you sick? Figment of imagination. Are you okay? It is not performance of your governors that bring hunger. On insurgency, both federal states is guilty due to centralized policing, rendering government as chief security officers of their states incapacitated. State police is the solution no matter where the ox is God. Okay, Tony says, thank God you said some youths. That means they were picked from one village, but the main Rivers youth are solidly behind Tinubu change their mandate. Oh, Weekend, I said some of us are so stupid that we always allowed ourselves to be used. Anytime a Southerner is ruling, the Northerners will manipulate us against ourselves. We did the same thing to Jonathan and we lost the North took over. Did you hear any pressure against Buhari not to come for a second term? No. Now we are doing same thing to another Southerner to lose so that a Northerner will take over. Do you think Obi will ever get more votes than Atiku? Last election, Atiku was second, Obi third. Which Obi third? Obi was the first. Maybe Atiku second and Tinubu the last person. But they have to make their way in. Friday said, make una guess since UK is fighting for his bread. As Zumaka says, this is not that Wike is not a political mathematician. He's always using forces to all his approaches that involves politics. He's not the only person who supports Tinubu, but he will use autocracy to follow democracy. Here, Wike, I will do it. Nothing will happen and heaven will not fall. It is not a word of mad politician. It is more of a drunkard politician. No be small thing. As GP says, it's like Wike have forgotten that Amechi is from River State. How can he forget? You can't forget though. Adeboje says, unfortunately, it is only lazy people who have no certificates, nor went to school are the ones making noise. Most of the oil companies are employing River State youths, and they are doing fine. Okay? Every doctor says, may the peace continue to elude Wike, his coalition, APC, and all those who are supporting Wike. Solonsha says, beautiful. Diane says, Momo Wike, your eye goes so clear. And listen, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.